Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Goose Sports Report. Without the fuck, I was starting to do my morning video, and I was going to say it's prime time, Phil, and game time, and he gets up and goes gets another plate. Jeez. So anyway, when he comes back, we'll go ahead and say hello to him. Let's say good morning to.
What's up, everybody? How are you?
How'd you sleep last night, there, bro?
I was good. I was very good, man. We got in about what 11:30,
Yeah, hanging out with Walker Wade after the
and
last year.
I fell asleep right away. I was up. I was up early. I'm an early riser, so I was up at 5:45, which is a little late for me, but yeah, I slept good. And what is it? The Crown Royal Suite, something like that. So far, so good.
And we're having breakfast. How was the biscuits and gravy? Would Wade approve?
I don't know if it's Whataburger good, but go.
Okay. I'm happy. I'm happy to report that, regardless of how the Cowboys season has been, that the sun still rises. And when I came here yesterday, flying into the clouds, looking down at Dallas, all you just saw was gray clouds. And I'm like, man, what am I flying into? I am flying into literally hell, okay? I get here, I get accused of bringing tornadoes with me because there's tornado warnings. And it rained like crazy. We got lost on the freeway in the rainstorm and everything else. And it seemed like it literally took 2 hours to get from the Star to over here by the stadium. Now, we did stop off at Playmakers, so that did add a little time to it. And then we had a hurricane blow through this morning, and that would be prime time.
Are you talking about the terrorist bombing?
No, I'm talking about you this morning being pissed about when I go into Whataburger.
That's not something you want to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and see that your boys went out to Whataburger, the one place you were coming to Dallas for, and you're just like, oh yeah. I wake up and I'm like, oh, you sons of guns. Trust me, it was a lot worse than that. So.
Okay, so.
I did try and wake him up.
Yeah,
So,
I'm passed out.
How you feeling this morning after
I feel
you finally let it
refreshed,
out?
and
But
my
if I would've
stomach
said-
feel good.
Here's the deal, though. If I would have said Whataburger, you probably would have woke up.
I would have whoosh jumped up. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm up. Give me a minute.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me feel
But
it.
I said Walmart, and he just rolled over and gave me the finger.
So, is this your first time in Dallas for a game?
For a game, yes. For this stadium,
Me
this
too,
will be the
Mark.
first time at the stadium. So,
This
last
stadium.
time I was here, I was a kid, man. So that's how long.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Mark. I was a little.
This morning he sounded like a kid. Y'all went to Whataburger and didn't take me. You're so mean.
I was a little. I don't know if it's me,
Uh-huh.
but when you see video of the stadium, I'm not trying to be rude here, Jerry. So relax. But it seemed like the area surrounding isn't as nice as I thought it would be. Am I wrong?
It's better now than it used to be. It used to be. It
really
was just the
like-
stadium was there,
Hey,
and there
Walmart,
was just a
maybe
few.
fix your parking lot. I don't know. It just looks kind of like disheveled to me.
It's actually grown a lot because now you've got the new Texas Ranger Stadium.
Well, that looks good. Like
that
where
used
the-
to be just
where-
parking lot,
Like where the
and
Texas
then
Live is and all that.
Texas Live, all that is new too, which is and you'll probably
Maybe
see
it
more of
was-
that. Well, if the Cowboys were to start winning, okay,
Yeah.
contrary to belief that Jerry Jones is trying to get all his money from tours, if the Cowboys were starting to win and really be good, especially that divisional round playoff money, you would have so much more development and things around there. But for the overall experience,
I don't know. It was just kind
So
of weird.
far.
I was surprised that it was like old school Dallas, which I'm cool with. I remember old school Dallas. But then all of a sudden you drove into right around the stadium and it was all built up, and then you left it real quick. So still a lot of work to do, but it's very beautiful. I mean, I don't know why they would keep the old baseball stadium though. That kind of makes no sense to me. Yeah,
Houston, they still have the old Astrodome there, right by the Texas.
Do they still have that?
Yeah, it's still there.
Wow.
They had plans for it to become like a mall or some other. Hell, RFK is still standing,
That's true.
although that's going to probably get bulldozed over for the new stadium.
Hopefully, that's where it belongs.
Let Washington keep winning, and I guarantee you they'll get a new stadium.
All right, I'll let Mark do it.
Oh no! But when you go through the tour, because here's the crazy thing: when you see the stadium, most of that stadium is actually underground.
Really?
Yeah. When you walk into it, the level you're at, that's like the concourse level.
Oh, okay.
That is
Yeah.
like the standing room section
I heard
immediately
Buffalo
when
was
you
like
walk in.
that. It's like sunken.
Oh yeah, Buffalo looks like it's a high school field, and it's like we actually had to go down on the field, and it's like this long ramp that goes
I
all
was
the way
told when
down
you
to.
walked in, the field was way below.
Yeah, and that's what you're literally, you're basically at the 300 level when you walk in.
Well, that's us.
Okay, now there's some really cool things about the stadium now, like the Statue of Liberty could literally stand in the middle of the field and not touch the roof.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's literally that big. And even them digging it out, it took them a year to dig it out, and Jerry Jones sold the dirt to the highway department.
You're kidding me.
I shit you not. So this is where.
I do know that, unfortunately, that there was somebody who passed away, and that happens a lot. In the building of these stadiums, usually somebody, at least one person dies.
Yeah.
That's just a rough job when you're up at the top of those things.
Now I'm going to say a couple of thoughts here. This is just morning thoughts. This is nothing consequential here.
I'm gonna get lit up for
Although
that
Tyler Guyton is questionable for the game, so he might be shifting the offensive line and stuff. The Cowboys are battered and bruised. The Eagles are completely healthy, and they're looking to get a big jump on the Cowboys.
Completely healthy, but there's been an issue in Philly where Nick Sirianni they might be getting in trouble or fined
They should have last year.
about the ankle. Now he's going to play, but clearly Jalen is dealing with something with his ankle. They're not being 100% transparent about it. And if you know the NFL, if they can get a nickel out of you, they're going to do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, but just that Jalen Hurts' knee was hurt last year.
Everybody knew it.
He was wearing a brace in games. He was wearing braces in practice, and he was never listed on the injury report. So how they got away with that, I still don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say, in past years, when I've stayed at like the Embassy Suite, the weekend of a game or other places and things down in Dallas, it is always buzzing. And I'm looking here for breakfast. There was one guy right there. Well, it's not that early. It's 8 o'clock.
Is it? 7:53.
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. But, usually everybody's excited, and they're like, oh, we got to get up and go sightseeing and doing all kinds of stuff. The pulse of the town, I hate to say it.
Exactly.
Of course, people like us that are just from out of town, of course, we're going to be wearing Cowboys gear because we're going to the Cowboys game. But going to Whataburger and places like that and seeing locals, they're not supporting the team. They're not wearing gear. You don't, and I know people, this is where it's funny because reading some of the comments, somebody said, sure, like you think that Jerry Jones is going to go ahead and see these. I don't know if he does or doesn't. But at least it's an opportunity to be a platform to feel like you're doing something as opposed to doing nothing. And what I've gotten so far from people is they truly love the Dallas Cowboys. They love their team. They are not walking away from them, but it's like being in a relationship. And I often say this about my relationship with my wife. There's nobody I would rather be with. There is nobody. I am
That's
blessed.
a smart answer.
I am blessed. But it doesn't mean I like everything that she does. There's some things that she does that, it's like, fuck, But you don't go ahead and get rid of the whole relationship because of one thing. And being here and, going around and being reminded of the greatness that the team was, you opine from them being great again. And fans, they don't want to leave the Cowboys. They don't want to feel the way they do. They want to be joyous. They want to be happy. They want to see us winning. And that's the message to go to Jerry Jones. We don't hate you. We hate the things that you're doing or not doing. And that's the message that comes through. And I look forward to getting more of that today. So it's another journey. Game time and prime time are going to be doing a tour of the stadium. I've done that thing like 3 times, although they do kind of change it up a little bit. I don't know if they have the GM suite on the tour anymore or not. Because see, Jerry Jones has a main suite where he has all his guests, and then he has an elevator that goes up to a smaller, more intimate suite. That's the GM suite that has a phone. One phone down to the field. So, yeah. So they're going to have fun there. We're going to hook up a Walker Wave. We'll do our members live stream from someplace. As soon as we figure out where that is, I'll go ahead and post that. So if people want to come, it'll be someplace in Arlington. because we saw Martin Holman yesterday. Him and his family, I'm sure, will want to come. And some of you guys who are local that may want to come and voice your opinion on the Dallas Cowboys. All right, good people. I'll see you guys soon.